elementary and middle school gave me a whole lot of love, so I need the high schoolers. Any college students in there? I need the high schoolers to show some love. So, first of all, I'm happy to be here. This is the biggest group I've ever spoken to with Beta, so can you give yourselves a round of applause? So, most of our work is going to actually be done in the back. Right now, I just want to kind of set the scene for what we're going to be talking about and doing today. So today is going to be all about self-expression. Today is going to be all about you expressing your feelings, your emotions, your thoughts, your opinions, through art, through music, through dance, through singing. So we're going to have some fun. So this presentation is called Totally Beta, Self-Expression Through Art, Writing, and Music. So you all heard the bio. I've written a few books. My first book, Nelson Beats the Odds, was a book about my own experience in public schools. I went on to publish 6 more afterwards because I feel like expressing yourself, expressing your feelings, expressing your opinions can really help motivate other people. So with self-expression, I want to move to art really quickly. We're going to do this photo interpretation, but the screen is really blurry, so I'm going to skip that slide. We're going to do a bullying role play, but you all are pretty old, so we're going to skip that one too. And we're going to move down to the healing hands activity. So this activity, we're going to do this one in the back. Hopefully we have enough sheets of paper for everyone. So in the back, there's tables spread out, there's markers, there's pens, there's these long sheets of paper. And on those long sheets of paper, what I want you all to do is I want you all to trace your hands. One hand is going to represent your past, one hand is going to represent your future. And in your past, what I want you to write is, I want you all to think about things that you're holding on to. So whether you're holding on to grief, whether you're holding on to loss, whether you're holding on to that boyfriend or girlfriend in the past who did you wrong, I want you to put that in that hand, and you can draw a picture, you can draw a symbol, or you can write it in. On the right hand, I want you to think about your future. I want you to illustrate what you want your future to look like. I want you to illustrate where you want to see yourself in 5, 10, 15, 20 years. And then we'll have an opportunity to present those. So that's going to be one activity you'll do. And then the second activity, we're going to do some writing activities. And I'll prompt you once we get in the back. So the first one is going to be affirmations. Anyone know what an affirmation is? Like something positive that you say. Does anyone have any fun or any good positive affirmations they like to say? Anybody have a good affirmation they say all the time? Come on up. So if you have a good positive affirmation, just come on up and you can share with them. And just say your name, school. And when they say your school, and if you're from that school and you're not making noise, I'm gonna tell the bus driver to leave me here. Is that cool?
Hi, I'm Madison Williams, and I'm from Hampton High School. One of my positive affirmations that I try to say every day is I am good enough.
Thank you. There was a young lady in the last group who said that, sometimes she felt like she wasn't good enough. That's what she put on her past hand. But in the future hand, she said she felt like she was good enough. And I think Beta as a group has really helped bring people out of their shell. There are a lot of young people in the middle school, elementary school groups that didn't really have friends. They were kind of quiet and shy, and then they were Beta, and then they just all over the place. They went there twerking and everything. Don't tell their parents, but so here are some other examples of positive affirmations. I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. I must attract positivity. I must stay motivated and reach my goals. So back on the tables, I may not have enough sticky notes left, but if you have sticky notes on your table, I just want you to write 1 or 2 positive affirmations on your sticky notes. And then, one of my favorite things is gratitude. A lot of times we are remiss to think about gratitude because we're living our life and we're enjoying our life, but sometimes we forget to reflect on the people who actually enhanced our life, people who have brought something to our lives, whether it's people, whether it's things. When I was driving here this morning, I seen a young person, not a young person, but a person on the side of the street who looked, it's not homeless, unhoused. And for me, it was a little, telling. It made me appreciate having a home. It made me appreciate having a job to be able to afford, a home. So think about things you're grateful for. And on that sheet of paper, I want you to start the sentence prompt saying, today I am grateful for, and then I want you to fill in the sentence. It says, research has shown that consciously practicing gratitude can reduce feelings of stress and anxiety. Sometimes you focus on things that you don't have. I don't have a car yet. I'm not where I want to be yet. And you get so stuck in that. But I want you all to think about the things that you do have and appreciate those things and tell people thank tell your parents, your guardians, even your sponsor that brought you here. People who have poured into your life. Just thanking them, showing that gratitude. Not only does it make that person feel good, but it also makes you feel good. So we're going to do that on our sheet of paper. And then we're going to come back up here at the end and do our music and dance. So we're going to be doing some dancing. And we're also doing some karaoke. So maybe think of some songs that you all like. I heard Party in the USA with some song they recommended. Somebody wanted to do Umbrella with Rihanna. That was another song. These are like 4 songs we already had pre-programmed, so think about that. So also in the back, on each table, I want to talk about self-care, because you all at the age where you all are experiencing a lot more stress than you did 4 or 5 years ago. So I want you to think about, how am I taking care of myself? Does anybody have like a go-to self-care activity that they do at home? If you have a self-care activity that is healthy, now I know some of y'all got some unhealthy self-care activities, so we're gonna leave them in the chill. But if you have a healthy self-care activity that you like and utilize, and you feel like it'd be beneficial to others, please share.
I'm Kira from Magazine High School, and I like to color.
So if you like to color, there's a thing called mandala. It's actually like a therapeutic coloring, and it's ancient. So look up mandala, do some coloring with that. It is actually really therapeutic. So some other examples of self-care activities are, anybody who listen to ASMR? Progressive muscle relaxation, guided imagery. Anybody ever use like the fidgets, like the little stress balls? Those are self-care activities. Anybody like a hot shower or a warm bath? That's a great self-care activity. Did you all know that doing chores like cleaning up your house is actually a form of self-care? Yeah. Reading, drawing. So what I want you all to do is, the people who are at your table in the back, there are some worksheets on the table. Some say deep breathing, some say mindfulness, some say mindfulness meditation. As a group, I want one person to read the worksheet, and I want the other participants to participate. So when we get to that part of the activity, if you want to spread out, this room is huge. You can take your group over here, over there, any way you would like, just to kind of get some, some peace and some quietness. I would say groups about 8 or 9 is good, 7 or 8, depending on how many people at your table, and do that. So what I want you all to do now is, we're going to start with the healing hands activities. I want everyone to turn around and find the table. And if you don't have any pencils, pens, or enough sheets on your table,